From Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the New York Yankees. Chris Singleton with credible performance in the last one.
Yeah, Boog, that was one of the best hitting displays I've seen in a while. My man was in the zone. He's able to carry that momentum over to today. We're in for a show on MLB The Show.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And towing the slab here, Gerrit Cole. And Singy, that may be his name, but the strikeout is his game.
Well, Boog, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This guy's strikeout per 9, over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
And that's how this game gets started. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him swinging. Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup, put together by manager Alex Cora. At the bottom of the lineup, a guy trying to turn things around, Carlos Narvaez.
Yeah, Boog, hitting under that Mendoza line over the last 10 games. He's definitely going through a tough time at the plate right now. I think some of that's probably bad luck. Other, it's just, bad approach. But clearly, he's looking to make some adjustments to get back on track. So we'll see what he does in this one.
Stepping in, Jarren Duran. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. 0-2 now. Up the middle. Throw almost pulls him off the bag, but he holds on to get the out.
Great job from the first baseman to get a little dirty on the play for the catch. Just because it looked easy, that doesn't mean it was.
Two outs, base is empty. Wilyer Abreu will hit next. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Ball.
Stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. The strikeout and a second of the game for the Cole train. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back in New York. And towing the slab for the Boston Red Sox in this one, Brayan Bello. What do you have on him, Singy?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
And a foul ball.
Ball 1.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way blasts one out. His 22nd homer of the year. The Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
Here's Judge now, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. And that one ripped to left. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. And a big factor for
5 in slugging in the American League right now. He's putting up some pretty big power numbers, and when you can get that kind of production out of a player like this, tell you what, it's only going to make the team better as a whole.
Grisham in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. And a base hit up the middle. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting for the designated hitter.
And up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win.
That's out.
The 1-0. Singy, he's been one of the best players in baseball in terms of scoring runs. In fact, his numbers place him top 5 in the league. Swung on, belted. That one carrying, and it is out of here. A 2-run homer. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 3-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Now it's going to be Ben Rice.
Really bringing some thump at the plate lately. 4 round trippers in the last 5 games.
In the air, left field. Dives and makes the catch. What a play.
Really nice job of tracking that one down. I noticed some initial hesitation, ball off the bat. Didn't look like he got a great read, but he made up for it by closing on it quickly, laid out, and hauled it in.
2 down, bases empty. Austin Wells digs in now.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0. Line drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
So digging in, Jose Caballero. And first offering is fouled off. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Now a chance for Anthony Volpe. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Two on, 2 outs. To third. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Top of the second. So stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time. 1 pitch and 1 out.
That is it. The second baseman, Kiner-Falefa.
So up next, Kiner-Falefa. On the ground to the left. Slings to first in time.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Marcelo Meyer.
2 outs, base is empty. Marcelo Meyer getting ready to hit. Hey! Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Ball 1. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. His second of the year, and they cut into the deficit. It's 3-1.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Kiner-Falefa. Kiner-Falefa went deep in his most recent game. Yeah! Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the second game of the series. Oh, 1 down. Ripped, but it curls foul. Two down, nobody on. That's to third. Escara. Jump throw. And they get the out. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back at Yankee Stadium and stepping in for the Yankees, J.C. Escara. Bouncer to second. Rafaela. On to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Now the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
And first offering is fouled off. Bellinger, a former MVP, hitting leadoff in today's game. What a run over the last 10 as he's hitting over 400 during that span. This one in the air, right field. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Here is Aaron Judge.
Well, fresh off a stellar game. Let's see if he can keep it going today, Boo. Hitless so far at the dish, but it's still early.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. Yanks held in check, but they still lead it 3-1. Here at new Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Here now the Red Sox DH, Romy Gonzalez. Ground ball right side. Rice takes it to the bag. One pitch and one out.
The catcher, Carlos Narvaez.
So stepping in for Boston, Carlos Narvaez. Hey! Swings through that one.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
And the 0-2. Got him. 2 up, 2 down. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and now the first baseman, Wilson Contreras, led off the game with a strikeout. Contreras working through some struggles lately. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Volpe throws it to first in time. Red Sox go 1-2-3. Yankees 3 and the Red Sox 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Trent Grisham, top 5 in home runs in the league. And his taters don't just leave the yard, they leave the conversation.
Yeah, it's like there's a swing and see you tomorrow.
That one fouled off. And now the 0-1. Statcast doesn't even flinch anymore. Just shrugs and says, yeah, that tracks.
You know, Boog, if he parks one more into the upper deck, they're going to name the seat after him.
The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. Makes the sliding stop over to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Now up is the Yankees DH, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. And he hits a ground ball right side. Oh, look at the stop. And very nicely done for the out.
Next for the Yankees, the first baseman, number 22, Ben.
2 down, bases empty. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground right side. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. So the Yanks go in order as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Leaping, and it's gone. Home run number 5 on the season, and they cut into the deficit. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning. Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Way out front for strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count 1-2. On the ground to short, Volpe. Sends it to first. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Number 10, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Here's Trevor Story. Grounded out his first time up. On the ground to third. Fires to first in time.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Ceddanne Rafaela.
Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 1 so far. And that misses. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. This one in the air, center field. Grisham gets under it. And that is that. Boston getting closer thanks to the homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back in the Bronx, Austin Wells steps in with an OPS that's been through the roof. Power and patience in one package. An impressive list.
He's doing damage and getting on base. That's rare. The kind of balance every manager wants, and the stats prove his work.
That's a base hit, and they have their first hit since the first inning.
Up next for the Yankees, the second
So
baseman,
up next for New York, Jose Caballero picked up a base hit to center his first time up. This to center field. Kiner-Falefa on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. 1 out man at first. Anthony Volpe now at the plate. This one in the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. The throw in, not in time. He's safe.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
First and second, 1 out. J.C. Escarra stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. Drilled out towards left center field. Makes the grab on the run. Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners.
Next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Big spot, and Cody Bellinger stepping to the dish.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Smoke to right, but he's got it. Yanks strand a pair, but they're up 3-2. Back now in the Bronx. So stepping in for Boston, Marcelo Meyer.
You know, these Red Sox, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Comes up empty.
Nope. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, grounded out his first time. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Out to short. The throw to first. Just got him on that one.
Up next for the Red Sox.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So now here's the DH, Romy Gonzalez. Grounded out his first time up. Hey! Two down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And that's a little bit high. And it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail it 3-2. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. Aaron Judge leads the yard, his 37th homer of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-2. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back to the first. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers, and they add to their lead. It's 5-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Brayan Bello won't go any further tonight. And the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. They hand the ball over to a new arm, number 56.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Ball to strike. That's ripped. Base hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he's squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Rudder takes off. Left field, way back there. And that one hops the wall. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Austin Wells, the next to hit. He's 2 for 2. Brings it in. Both runners tagging. And the runner is in to score from third. Bad mistake there.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball. Just couldn't get it to drop in.
Now it's the second baseman, Jose Caballero, 1 for 2. Out to short. Story. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Two outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
And the 1-0. Right side, fair ball. He takes it on his own, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's 7-2. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. Carlos Narvaez digs in now.
The catcher, Carlos Narvaez.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them. Now, the offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Up next for the Red Sox,
Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. He's already homered here in this one.
That's a ball.
And that one wrapped foul. Here's a 1-1. There's a strike. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Abreu in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Contreras off of first with 2 away. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Back at Yankee Stadium. Well, it's been a fun game for fans who love homers. These teams are teeing off, as we can see from the spray chart.
Yeah, games like this were so fun for me as a hitter, Boog. You grab your bat and head to the plate thinking, hey, could be my turn to go yard next.
Into center. Kiner-Falefa makes his way towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Cody.
So the lineup flips over.
Bellinger.
Next to hit, Cody Bellinger. He's already homered in this game. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Contreras under it, and he's got it.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Number 56 departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. A new arm into the game, the righty, Justin Slayton.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Here comes Aaron Judge.
The true X factor last game, and now we're seeing much of the same from him today. A real nightmare for the opposition.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Way back there. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 8-2.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Here's the center fielder, Brent Grisham. This one chopped to first, but it kicks foul. a swing and a miss. Movement in the bullpen. Johan Oviedo, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Moran also throwing. 2 down, nobody on.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. They go back-to-back. His second homer of the night, and they boost their lead.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of his ballpark.
So 2 down, and next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Justin Slate out of the game, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
left-hander out of the bullpen, Giovanni Moran.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Rice now at the plate as he swings through strike one. The Yankees up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 9-2 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Weathers.
And he's been fantastic this year. Really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
Here's Story now. Has grounded out a couple of times. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And a good start to the inning.
Those plays are challenging for outfielders because of the chase to the ball. You know you have to do everything perfect just to track it down. Sometimes even that's not enough to make the catch.
Here's the second baseman, Kiner-Falefa.
Yeah! Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2. This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
And down on strikes. And now 1 away.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Meyer, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. That one lifted to left. Bellinger under it. 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, the center fielder, number 2,
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. He's grounded out a couple of times.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And that one fouled off. Story leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Goes down looking. And the Red Sox lead 1. They're down 7. It's 9-2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Johan Oviedo.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells.
The catcher, Austin Wells.
That's too low. Ball 1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Brayan settles under this one. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, Jose.
So up next for New York, Jose Caballero. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
The batter, number
I know that was a
11.
ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Anthony Volpe getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. Swings over the top of that one. Man at first, 1 away. On the ground, 2 ball. Over to third, but the throw's offline.
Oh, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if they are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
2 on with 1 out. Digging in, J.C. Escara. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. This one in the air, center field. Kiner-Falefa settles underneath it. He makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. The relay, safe. And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. Back to the top of the order now. Bellinger up to hit.
The left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
That's a hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
The right fielder, number 99.
Aaron Judge at the plate.
He just continues to deliver for this team. There's always room in the lineup for consistency at the dish, and this guy's got it, Boog.
Fought off foul. First and second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. This one smoked on its way out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add on. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Johan Oviedo done for the night, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Greg Weisser.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. And that gives Jazz Chisholm Jr. a chance to hit with 2 out.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him. Lead runner touches second, headed for 3rd. The throw comes in too late, and now they have runners at the corners.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Next to hit, Ben Rice. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Two on, 2 outs. And he grounds one back up the middle. Slides for the stop. What a play to end the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 80.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Leading off, Romy Gonzalez.
The designated hitter, Romy Gonzalez.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Base hit, center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Narvaez in the box again, takes a strike. Gonzalez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman.
Here comes Wilson Contreras. That's in there. And the count is 0-2. Got him swinging for the K. tied him up on a fastball inside.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Duran in the box now, takes strike one. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Runners at first and second with one gone, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fights it off, you'll see another. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 on, 1 out. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. And that's a strikeout looking. The Yanks with the lead 13-2.
Leading up for the Yankees, the catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
In the air, right field. Abreu under it. 1 up, 1 down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Now it's the second baseman, Jose Caballero. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The batter, number 11.
And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. Ground ball, could be 2. Story tossed to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Through 8 full, the Yankees lead this one 13-2. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Fernando Cruz. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Here's Trevor Story now.
The shortstop, Trevor Story.
That misses. Ball 1. And 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Now here is Ceddanne Rafaela. 1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. Ripped to first, caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
So the Red Sox down to their final out. Now the third baseman, Marcelo Meyer. Foul ball there. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and what a play! Ball game.
This team just keeps rolling. This winning streak is out of control. I can't believe that they've been able to reel off this many wins in a row. You're playing big league players on the other side, day in, day out, night in, night out.
And the final 13-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long